Growing on Capitol Hill tonight for Donald Trump Jr. to testify before a Senate panel.
Donald Trump Jr. will be somebody that we want to talk to.
Now, this comes after he admitted to meeting last year with a Russian attorney who claimed to have damaging information on Hillary Clinton.
CBS 13's Angela Greenwood live in the newsroom with the latest Russia allegations tonight. Angela?
Yeah, well, Sam and Adrian, Donald Trump Jr. says he is willing to talk with lawmakers about his meeting with that Russian attorney as they try to figure out why he even agreed to accept any kind of information or help from the Russians to begin with.
Donald Trump Jr. will be somebody that we want to talk to.
Democratic Senator Mark Warner says members of the Senate Intelligence Committee want to question Donald Trump Jr. about his meeting with a Russian lawyer during last year's presidential election.
It's remarkable that this meeting, one, was not reported beforehand.
The meeting, which occurred on June 9th at Trump Tower, involved Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya, Trump Jr., his brother-in-law Jared Kushner, and then campaign chairman Paul Manafort. Trump Jr. admitted Monday the attorney was offering potential damaging details about Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton, but he said she had no meaningful information to provide. The meeting was reportedly arranged by the agent of a Russian pop star whose father is connected to Russian President Vladimir Putin.
The Intelligence Committee clearly should interview Donald Trump Jr. as well as everyone who was present at that meeting. That's the only way that we will fully understand what happened.
After first criticizing the media for covering the story, Trump Jr. tweeted that he would be happy to work with the committee to pass on what I know. The meeting came just 2 weeks after then-candidate Trump clinched the Republican nomination. The White House maintains there was nothing inappropriate about what occurred.
There was simply no collusion that they keep trying to create that there was.
In terms of direct contact between the Russians and the Trump campaign, it's a fact.
Trump Jr. has now hired a criminal defense attorney to represent him in connection with the ongoing Russia probes.
And the White House also maintains that President Trump knew nothing of this meeting until just a few days ago.
All right, well, we haven't seen collusion yet. Maybe this one will be the one. All right, thanks very much for that, Angela. Appreciate that.